Alright guys, how's it going? It's turned out nice again and all that. I'm out and about, as you can see, working on the laptop. I've just sent out that, that new email, that newsletter that I've started doing. If you're interested in that, it's in the video description, the link. It's completely free to subscribe. I'm trying to get out more, each day rather than just staying in the office and at home and things like that. Now it is a little bit windy at the moment, so I do apologise if it sounds really bad. It's only a little bit to me, but on a camera it can sound terrible. If that's the case, I know next time not to bother. Alright, so I have got some music on in the background, not my music, but from the it's like a row of restaurants and cafes. I'm hoping that the YouTube scanning thing doesn't pick it up. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about... Okay, gracias. Coffee. I wanted to talk to you about, you might have seen me put a tweet out or a Facebook comment, or you might have just seen me mention something somewhere along the lines today about an email I received to do with the investment side of things, the investment chatter, club sale and stuff like that. And although that email is available on the Cop Talk VIP members website, obviously, it's also available to Cop Talk members on here and anywhere where you're a Cop Talk member, right? Anyway, it's not, if you're a member of the channel, a Cop Talk member on this channel, then you'll be able to see that email as well. But although I'm not going to read the email in its entirety to you, if you're not a member, I wanted to talk to you about it. So you don't need to be a member or a VIP member or whatever. So we can discuss a little bit about it if I can find it. So come on. Here we go. Right, so I'm logged onto the VIP members website, and there's a section called the inbox, where I include emails that to do with the website, to do with Liverpool Football Club, to do with anything that people send me where I have permission to post it, and that's why it's called the inbox, right? So this email came from a Cop Talk VIP member who was at a recent event, and he explained to me who he was talking to at this recent event. It was a casual event, it wasn't a work thing, and it's someone that's heavily involved in a bid to buy Manchester United. And this person said they had a great chat to him regarding that, and and a few other bits and pieces, as you can imagine. And he talks about how he knows this guy, in a working capacity and things like that. This person's previously spoken to him about the Man United bid months ago. Now, obviously, this particular person that reached out to me isn't interested about Manchester United, but does know that what happens there can greatly affect what happens at Liverpool, and I think that's something that I've been saying to you for a while. So he was talking to this chap, about being a chief executive of a football club, and this guy said that Liverpool is a very, very well run football club with very little debt. He said he looked at the finances of Liverpool in the last week and was very impressed by it. So this particular person that's involved in a bid to buy Manchester United, and I know who the person is, that bit's been provided to me. I have not included that on the members website, obviously. So you just have to trust me on that. But he's involved in an attempt to buy Manchester United Football Club. One of the bidders that is known to everybody. And he said he'd looked at the finances of Liverpool in the last week and was very impressed by it. And spoke about, how there was a conversation about the fans, want to see the big names brought in. And he said really, it's such a juggling act because of financial fair play and general finances in running a huge football club, whether that's United or Liverpool. And the opinion given was that our owners have invested in the right areas, in terms of the new training ground, upgrading the stadium and things like that we can acknowledge. But the opinion that he gave was he didn't think that Fenway were that interested in selling at the moment, and were possibly more interested in investment into them. So I don't know if that means into FSG, the group above Liverpool Football Club, or the club itself. You would imagine maybe FSG, I'm not sure. And he also thought that Man United coming onto the market shortly after FSG announced they were looking for investment really didn't help at all. And again, I think that's something that we've said many times on here. And something else that this guy said, and this is the guy that, when I refer to this guy, it's not the messenger, it's the person that's involved in the United bid that is talking about Liverpool, etc. He said that all the different parties that are interested, that are involved in Liverpool, so FSG, LeBron, the different shareholders, if you like, he said it made investment into Liverpool and a sale a bit more trickier than, say, at Manchester United. Now, going back to the person that forwarded all of the details to me, he said, it's not groundbreaking, but it might be of interest to some. And then he told me, mentioned about, what to post and what not to post. And he said that he may see this person again in the coming weeks. And this has been debated now by the members, the VIP members, should I say. So the reason I'm updating you is because I know some of you will have seen what I said, and you might be wondering what it is, and I don't want you to think it's like, come and support me, and get this groundbreaking news. I'm trying to be honest with you, you know what I mean? And while I can't speak, openly about everything that was in that email, there's nothing wrong with trying to just explain to you, like, don't get your hopes up about something you might have seen me mention earlier. Coffee, love it, brilliant. Where's my emails? Boom, one moment please. Yeah, so where the fuck is it? Here we go. I put an email out earlier on the newsletter. It was about Romeo Lavia, which we've spoke about. We've spoke about him before on here. Is our reported interest genuine? I'm not going to go through that entire email with you. It is available to you. I'm trying, like I said, this is why I'm out here. I'm trying to do these things for you. So if you do want to read that, there is a link in the video description that will take you to where you can sign up for that and access today's update. But the reason I'm mentioning the email is I wanted to thank Anthony Williams, who does subscribe to that newsletter, because he got my coffees today, so thank you for that, Anthony. So guys, the reason for the video is to give you an opinion from someone who is involved in trying to acquire a football club, Manchester United Football Club, not Liverpool Football Club. Interesting that they'd looked into the finances at Liverpool Football Club within the last week. But his opinion is that the vibe he's getting from the ownership, the Liverpool ownership, is that they're really not interested in, they're maybe not that interested in a full sale, and maybe just a minor investment, which is something that we've been told for a long time. And also the added bit that it could make it a little bit more complicated for a full sale because of the way the ownership is broken down. I don't know about that, but it's not something that I've ever thought about before. So there's a lot of people looking at me wondering why I'm talking to myself, like, you know what I mean? And I've just realised right in front of me there's some big windows, and they're those windows that you can only see in one direction. I can just make out some images, and I think I didn't realise everyone was sat there staring at me, so that's a bit embarrassing, but there you go. I'm used to being embarrassed, guys. It's alright, I'm overweight, you know what I mean? So that's that. So I don't know if you find the video of interest. I hope YouTube doesn't penalise me for having the music in the background. I hope the wind wasn't picked up too bad. It's actually really not windy, it's just a little breeze, but it always sounds terrible on the camera. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate the video. Please leave me a comment if you've got an opinion on the video. Please hit the love art if you really like the video. And I'll make sure that your name is added to the list in the video description. Okay guys, I'll speak to you hopefully real soon. It's just after 3:30 here, so I'm going to finish my coffee and crack on. If you listen to the podcast, I expect that'll be updated first thing tomorrow morning. We're due an episode of the Cock Talk podcast. So yeah, that's it guys. All right, let me know what you think.